What if we lost our entire atmosphere, all at once? Imagine this: Earth's magnetic field suddenly takes a break, and powerful solar winds sweep in, tearing away our protective space blanket. Globe showing Europe, Africa dashing away. This is what if, and here's what would happen if our atmosphere vanished into thin air. The importance of the atmosphere. Just how important is Earth's atmosphere? It's absolutely vital. It shields us from asteroids and deadly solar radiation. It regulates our climate. It makes life itself possible. Globe showing America's sparkles. Look at our neighbor, Mars. About 4 billion years ago, it lost most of its atmosphere. Once warm and wet, now it's cold, dry, and lifeless. Sure, a thin layer of atmosphere remains, but have you ever heard of life thriving on Mars? Exactly. So what would happen if Earth lost its atmosphere too? Let's find out. Silence in the air. First, silence. Absolute silence. Without air, sound cannot travel. No vibrations. No echoes. No voices. The world would be dead quiet. And the sky? Jet black. Milky Way. With no particles in the air to scatter sunlight, the beautiful blue we know would disappear forever. Water in flight. Planes would drop out of the sky. Birds would tumble, unable to fly without air pressure. And Earth's waters? Oceans, lakes, and rivers would start to boil away. Skull and crossbones droplet. That's because with no atmosphere, the boiling point of water would plummet. At first, much of it would vaporize, but then, in a strange twist, what's left would freeze solid. Liquid water couldn't survive here anymore. The deadly temperature shift. Now brace yourself, because without an atmosphere to trap heat, Earth's average temperature would plunge to minus 18 degrees Celsius 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Snowflake. And it wouldn't stop there. Daytime would scorch under the raw sun's rays, while nighttime would freeze into deadly darkness. And despite the cold, the sun would still burn your skin. Without the atmosphere filtering radiation, sunbathing would be lethal. Sun, skull and crossbones. Humans and survival. Could we survive? Only with a pressure suit and oxygen mask. Without them? Game over. Here's why. Your diaphragm needs outside air pressure to help you inhale. With no pressure, you wouldn't be able to breathe even with a respirator. And if you held your breath, your lungs would rupture in seconds. At best, you'd stay conscious for 15 seconds. You might survive 3 minutes, but after that, it's lights out. And it's not just humans. Every animal, every plant, every fish in the ocean, gone. Globe showing Europe, Africa broken heart. The long aftermath. But not everything dies. Some bacteria could cling on. Maybe, over millions of years, they'd evolve into something new. Solar radiation would eventually break water vapor into oxygen. Combined with carbon dioxide from volcanoes and vents, a new atmosphere could form. But it would be far too thin for humans. And we'd already be long gone. Conclusion. So, take a deep breath, because you can. Relax, no massive solar storm or meteor is likely to strip away our atmosphere anytime soon. But from now on, appreciate every sunset you see. Sunrise. Because if humanity ever flees to Mars, the skies there will never look this beautiful again. Our atmosphere isn't just air, it's our shield of survival. Follow FactLab for more mind-bending what-ifs.